So you get a lot of people, so there'll be an incident, somebody will get stuck down a narrow lane, hit a bridge, so on and so forth and whatnot, and people always blame the Satnav. Oh, it's the Satnav's fault. A point I make on the course is, the Satnav isn't fucking driving the truck. It's the driver's fault. Too many, you sort of get people on one side or the other Satnavs. Either people like anti them, maps, blah blah blah, going on about bloody paper maps like they're some sort of golden age. And then to use a Satnav effectively and to its best, you need to learn it as much as you would reading a map. And as a professional driver, you really should be learning about your Satnav and what you use. And it doesn't matter what it is. I didn't really, I'm tech obsessed, but I never really had many Satnavs. And for the last 10 years of my driving career, I didn't have any Satnav. I used my Google Maps on my phone, which is perfectly fine. Google Maps is brilliant because you've got Street View and stuff. So if you see a bit of road that looks a bit dodgy, you can actually look and go onto Street View and look at the whole bloody scenario and suss it out beforehand, which you can't get on paper maps. But yeah, it just takes common sense. Just don't go driving into just because the Satnav told you so. Don't go driving into stuff. Certainly not driving into bridges. I had a bloke through town the other day, had 3 Satnavs stuck right in front of his face, and it's like, what do you do if they all say different things? But yeah, Satnavs get a bad rap, but basically it's not the devices themselves, it's the morons using them that are the problem. So yeah, they're not driving the truck. Don't blindly go whichever way the Satnav tells you, and don't let it blindly just plan you a route. Like, so Google Maps, or if I used a Satnav, it would plan a route, and then I would go and scroll through the route to look and have it suss it out and see if it was a suitable route for me to use as a truck. Whereas so many people like blindly just stick destination in, press go, and away they go without any prior planning. It just takes planning. Route planning, even with a Satnav, is an important part of a driver's job, and so many people seem to dispense with that when they become drivers. So yeah, it's not the Satnav, it's the bloody idiots using them that are the problem. So yeah, just don't blindly follow Satnavs, frankly. You don't need a truck Satnav, it's not necessary. A lot of morons could do the truck Satnav because they're morons and they just follow the Satnav blindly. But generally, if you've got a bit of common sense, you do not need a truck Satnav. Even Google Maps will do absolutely fine. Good day.